Well, so I'm here to do a quick rundown of my association rule mining code. Um, so as you can see here are installing the necessary package. Now I want to point out that the latest version of PyCaret no longer supports association rule mining by default. So I've checked many tutorials that use the PyCaret AR rule modules. This module is removed, so it's no longer supported. However, I still want to try associated rule mining with a priori. So um, there we go. So here I'm uploading a sample data set of transaction models. It contains a bunch of transactions with items. Um, so I'm just printing out what it would look like. And here I'm kind of building the transaction data frame by extracting all the items from the transaction data set. So just to give you an idea, this is what the transaction data set will look like. So it has a transaction ID. It has up to 5 items. In some transactions there are fewer items, so I have to extract them and drop empty items. Okay, so here's data processing. And we have a total of 1,000 transactions to train with. And here I'm extracting from these transactions all the unique items. So I'm building a inventory here. So yeah, I'm just trying to extract the unique items. This will be used later for our prediction because we want to choose items from all the items that we have seen. We don't want input some random items that is not in our inventory, and so it's impossible to make recommendations based on that. Um, okay, so here we have a total of 40 unique items to sell from our store. Um, so here I'm just doing the associated rule mining using a priori uh, algorithm. Uh, there are a total of 673 rules. And yeah, I'm just trying to check what that would look like. I'm printing out the confidence and the lift for each of this rule. Notice that here I am excluding, sorry. So I'm excluding single items, right? I'm checking to make sure that in this association I have at least 2 items. Yeah, because we don't there's it's meaningless to consider a single atom site. Okay, so this is I'm just trying to test locally. So give it a I give it a test basket. So right now in this basket, I only have this one item. So I want to see what would our model recommend. So it's listing bunch of items, next items. Uh, so it will recommend these two with support of these. Sorry, it will recommend this one with the confidence of 0.16. Yeah, basically just listing out. So the right-hand side would be the item to recommend. Okay, now comes to the second part, which is build. So at this point, we already have our model working. So this is just using Grad.io for front-end demonstration. As you can see, uh, I'm building the total inventory uh, that I extracted above, right? Um, and here I'm calling the recommend. You will see shortly that I'll list all this inventory as selectable items. And once we have the select items, we'll call the request come into the Gradio server side, and we'll call the recommend function with the request selected items, which would essentially call this predict next items that we defined above, right? We'll call the our trained model with the association rules to make a list of recommendations, and we'll return it in a pretty printed format. So, right here I've already launched the front end demo with the debug mode on. So here, this is the front end UI. So as you can see here, I'm listing the static, the total of 40 unique items. This is our inventory, right? And here I can choose from them. So this will be selectable items. Let's say I pick this one and I send the request. And here I'm getting recommendations with the confidence. So if I choose something else, let's see if we can trigger multiple recommendations. Right here, perfect. So when we select this items, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a total of 5 recommendations based on our associated rule. And here it's ranked based on confidence in descending order. So it's working pretty nicely. And that's all from my demo. Thank you.